What is up, woke family? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that we'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why you need to turn your anger and frustration into motivation to accomplish your dreams. I'm going to be honest with y'all, bro. I'm going to be really honest with y'all, woke family. The one thing that y'all got to understand is that at the end of the day, not every day is going to be sun showers and rainbows, or flowers and sunshine. However you see it, you feel what I'm saying? You're going to go through rough days. You're going to go through days where you don't feel motivated. You're going to go through days where you're angry. You're going to go through days where you're frustrated with life and everything that life is throwing at you. But I'm here to tell y'all straight up right now, when you go through those days, those are the days where you have to be strongest. You have to fight the urges to be lazy. You have to fight the urges to not be angry. You have to fight the urges to not be frustrated. You're going to get to that point where you want to get frustrated. You're going to get to that point where you want to be angry. You have to keep pushing because life is more than that. You want to push through those rough moments so when you have the days of glory, when you have the days where good things are happening to you, you can appreciate it a lot more. What you tend to see people do is that when people are going through the rough patches, that is when they pray to God more. That's when they try to develop their spiritual connection with the Most High more, instead of developing your spiritual connection with God on an everyday basis. Whether you're having good days, neutral days, or bad days, right? You need to turn that anger and frustration to God, right? And your spiritual connection with Him so He can show you His will, right? So that you can live life the best way that you can live life, right? But that's not going to come if you are not using your anger and frustration towards motivation. You need to transfer that energy that you use to get angry. You need to transfer that motivation that you'll use from getting mad, right? And put it straight up into motivation. Or that energy, my bad. Transfer that energy that you'll use from getting mad and put it into your motivation to push harder, to keep grinding, to trust in God, that things are going to get better for you, man. We're going to all go through our rough patches, right? We're going to all go through our rough patches, but the question you have to ask yourself at the end of the day is, what am I doing to improve? What am I doing to get better even when I'm going through rough moments, right? You're going to have rough moments. I'm not here to tell you that every day is going to be good. You're going to have bad days. The question is, how do you respond when negative things are thrown in your direction? Do you dwell on it, right? Do you dwell on it, or do you move past it, right? You have to learn how to move past certain things that happen in your life. Let me repeat that again. You have to learn how to move past certain things that happen in your life. That's really going to determine whether you are strong mentally, spiritually, physically, or whether you're not. You have to be able to move past these things. Negative things are going to happen. I'm here to tell you that negative things are going to happen, right? That's why I said 2021 was meant to be worse than 2020, because negative things are going to happen. You cannot control negative things happening. The only thing you control is how you react to the negative things that happen. Let me repeat that again. You cannot control negative things happening to you. What you can control, though, is how you react to negative things. You have to continuously persevere. You have to be strong. You have to be strong. This is the moment to be strong. You have to be motivated to do better. You have to trust the Most High that He will lead you to the promised land. But you cannot give up. You cannot be angry. You cannot be frustrated. Transfer that energy to motivation, man. Because the question you have to ask yourself at the end of the day is that even after you're done being angry, mad, and frustrated, where is that energy going? That's a waste of energy. That's a waste of energy, man. You cannot afford to waste the God-given energy that God has given to you, man. The energy that the Most High has given to you, it's causing you to be at a higher vibration, a higher state, energy state, man. You gotta value that, right? You gotta value it. We all do, even myself. You feel what I'm saying? We have to get better. We cannot allow what someone said. We cannot allow certain things that are not going our way to make us to feel some type of way, to make us to get out of our element, to make us get angry, mad, frustrated. For what? For what? That's the question. For what? We have to be strong, man. This world, the only people that survive on this world or survive in this world are the strong-willed. If you're not strong-willed, you're going to perish. Let me give you an example. Learning how to adapt to certain situations, right? Not everything is going to be the way that you want it to be. How can you adapt, and how are you going to adapt? If you do not adapt, you will perish. Let me repeat it again. If you do not adapt, you will perish. I'm not talking about adapting to the things of the world, right? You want to seek spiritual communion. I'll call it communion. Spiritual communion, which means coming closer together with God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, But I'm talking about in certain situations that are going to help you to become greater. You have to adapt, right? You don't have to stick on one mindset, because that one mindset that you're sticking on might not be able to help you prevail. Why? Because you did not learn how to adapt. The most successful people on earth made plans. They literally made plans. They failed at their plans, made adjustments, aka adaptation, and improved, and then became successful. Some became millionaires, some became billionaires, some became trillionaires, right? But you have to be able to make adaptations when it's most necessary, right? That's not going to happen from a mind that does not want to think for its own. You got to be able to think for your own. You have to be able to make your own decisions. You got to be able to hold yourself accountable. If you don't hold yourself accountable, who do you think else is going to hold you accountable? Who do you think is going to hold you accountable other than yourself? You got to hold yourself accountable to be able to become the greatest version of yourself. That's not going to happen if you're not focused on the things of God. Straight up. Straight up. You got to focus on what really matters. They don't want you to see the truth. They want you to be blind in this matrix, but we're not going to be blind. We, the woke family, we're going to continue to see the truth for what it truly is. And we're going to keep getting better. We're going to keep getting up there, man. But we got to stop focusing on things that are not going to help us to become greater. Right? We got to make a promise to ourselves. Right? We, the woke family, we got to make a promise to ourselves that from this day forth, man, from this day forth, when things cause us to get frustrated, when things cause us to get angry, when things cause us to get mad, we take two steps back, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out, and walk away. Think about the situation and how you can make it better, but don't dwell on it, and we rise. We rise above all the anger. We rise above all the frustration. We rise above all those emotions that are not going to help us to prosper. These are all negative emotions. We literally throw them up in the air and we kick them out. We throw them up in the air and we kick them out. No more. We're not going to dwell in negativity. Negativity is not going to help us to become successful. Let me repeat it again. Negativity is not going to help us to become successful. Our goal is to become successful. Even though we already are successful, our goal is to become even more successful. How do we do that? We do not dwell on negativity. We do not dwell in negativity as well, because negativity is not going to bring you anywhere. It's just going to keep you stuck at that same mentality that is not going to help you to grow. How do you grow? You adjust your mentality. You adjust your mindset so that you can be open and willing to learn new things that are going to help you to get to where you want to get. How is that going to happen when you're so angry and frustrated at certain situations? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let's get better, man. Let's get better. Come on, woke family. We're better than this, man. Focus on the things that are going to help you develop that spiritual connection with the Most High so that you can improve spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, and stop dwelling in things that are not going to help us to become productive. If you understand, it's because you're woke. If you don't understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button. Leave comments, man. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks. WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. Patreon link will be down in the description below, so will social media links, so make sure I go give those a check. Without further ado, it's going to be the end of this video. This is WokeEbucks, and I'm out, man.